Welcome today to School for the Fool. Today it's all about the twin flame. It is said that we all have twin flames and we have a mission. We have a mission on our own path, and we also have a mission to come together and a mission to create here on earth. The twin flame relationship is here to evolve the human race. It's a job we should take really seriously. I'm a twin flame. What is a twin flame? To me, I really believe it is the other half of your higher self, split, and we share the same soul signature blueprint. Upon meeting each other and spending time interacting with one another, we have our chakra activation and our kundalini activation. As well as everyone's journey is unique. No two journeys are the same, right? And we are mirroring back to each other. We're mirroring back to each other so we know how it feels. So we'll do the work to be with our divine counterparts. Now, what does that mean? A mirror is a reflection of something. Using my twin flame as an example. My twin flame and I are reflecting back to each other. Opposites, really. We've both been living in our egos, both in relationships that are toxic, but we continue to be in them because of the duty to our children, the beliefs that we have. But upon really spending time with him, I recognize my beliefs are not mine. And what I feel with him is it's like no other feeling in the whole entire world. Because of how I feel about him, I know God, source, something else bigger than anything I can explain exists. And he's been working very hard in the 3D, materializing and manifesting. I, on the other hand, have been living in the 5D, lost in the 5D. Upon my chakra and kundalini activation, well, now I'll tell you, I am learning how to manifest. I am learning how to cleanse my karma, purifying my life. He is now doing the opposite. He's cleansing his karma. He is learning all about spending time in the 5D. We can grow new connections to come back together and then go on our mission to raise the vibration of planet Earth, to do better for our children's children and our children's children, to spread unconditional love, to change an old template to a new template through the love for one another. The old template of earth and the old template of all this pain and hurt and suffering we've been caught into. A chance for a new beginning. It's beautiful. I'm so thankful I have been blessed with given the gift of knowing what a twin flame is and knowing my twin flame. I'm going to link some articles and some videos that do a really good job of explaining this much better than my board here. But if you'd like to join me for a reading, I'd love that, and I will see you at my desk. Thank you. Thank you for joining me, and welcome to my reading. All about twin flame energy. See what the energies are. Death, rebirth, and the Wheel of Fortune. This deck is beautiful. At the end of all my videos, I'll always show you which decks I use. And this one, for myself personally, is my Twin Flame deck. She did a beautiful job illustrating the cards, and I really like the meanings behind them. And I think the cards are perfect for the experience. My experience that I've gone through. The Princess of Swords. The Sun. That's everything. That's what we want, right? And at the bottom of the deck, we've got Justice. Now we'll clarify the cards. Clarify Death. The Two of Swords. Right away here, what I see, she's holding the swords in a cross across her chest. And to me, in the infinity symbol, that's the point where it's an X. So you can look at it as a crossroads, or you could also look at it as an X, like you're gonna cut it. And to me, she's going to cut away her old life, and she is going to have a birth of her new life. Her or him, of course. This is before we met our twin flame, and this is how our twin flame makes us feel. I really feel like that's them, and the flames of them are on our back because we're always connected, and they are really the spark. They've given us the spark to help our energies transition and move forward. And that's the spark from the divine. And that's what I see there. And it's time to make a choice. Which path are you taking? Are you going to stay stuck in your loop? Or are you going to cut it and move forward and have a death and a rebirth? Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune is the Queen of Wands. She is charming. She's witty. She's funny. She's sexy. To me, she's sexy. She's not afraid to act when she needs to. And to me, this is the action of cutting it. It's here she's sitting in pause. She cuts it, moves forward. Now the wheel turns. She's made the decision to move from her old life, her old template, or his old template, his old life, and to his new one. And this is the action of doing that. This is the energy of doing that. Not being afraid to do that. The Queen of Wands is not afraid. Now let's clarify the Princess of Swords. When we act, that wheel will turn. Okay. We got a flyer. Four of Swords, clarifying the Princess of Swords. This is after the heartbreak. This is after the heartbreak from our karmic partners in our old lives, even the hurt from our old lives, but learning to cut away what's not serving us, tell our truths, be our authentic selves, and get the gift of clarity when we are resting after all the heartbreak. That's the gift of clarity from the divine after we're resting from all of the heartbreak. Let's clarify the sun. That's when we reunite, right? That's reunion. Well, 2 cards. Okay. We have the 5 of Wands with the Hanged Man. What that says to me right away is we're gonna get our reunion when we stop fighting. We stop fighting ourselves. We stop fighting with everyone else. We stop fighting in the dark night of the soul. And we do the work to shed the parts of us that are not serving us, our addictions, our codependent behavior, our fears, things that are holding us back from our authentic selves, holding us back from our purpose, being who we were destined to be here with Mother Earth on the planet. And that's the enlightenment. That's the connection to Source. But it's going without. It's being emptied to be filled back up. We have to empty our old lives. You take the parts that are working. Cut out what is not. Go through the heartbreak. Go through the hurt. Because you are building a better future for tomorrow. Become a better person through the experience. And then union. The sun, union. It's so beautiful. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles. That is here with justice. So, we're going to give ourselves our own justice. We know we've been living wrong, or we've been hurt and backstabbed and betrayed by other people. Whatever your situation has been, it is now time to give yourself justice through unconditional love. Do it humbly. Do it through higher self. Do it connected to Source. Give yourself justice. Follow the synchronicities and the signs. That's why there's a feather here and a heart here. Do you notice that the heart is balanced out with that feather? We need to cut out what's not serving us with that sword in her hand. We need to tell our truths, our authentic truths, and we need to keep working at it. And we need to keep working at it from the 5D to the 3D, going from the 5D to the 3D in cycles until we manifest our unions. Oh, I like to always get an action we can apply to the situation here. An action we can apply to the spread. We're going to use the Good Tarot. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. 2 of air. So we've got the 2 of swords and we've got the 2 of air. it's going to be relevant because we are starting off with death and birth, the Two of Swords, and now we have the Two of Air. Two of Air. Stalemate, uncertainty, considering options. Time to take a break to consider my options and think about things. There is no need to rush forward. The perfect answer for the highest good will come to me if I take my time and remain in a peaceful state of mind. That is how we are going to accomplish everything. We're not going to accomplish anything by being out of control in our emotions, not thinking things through, not learning to meditate, calm down, slow down, listen to source. Listen to source so that we can really, we need to listen to source so we know the way. Because if we don't listen to source so we know the way, we're lost. And we need to slow down. We're so frantic. Being frantic is not going to help us. I will also get 2 oracles now. I love this oracle. I think it's perfect for a twin flame reading because it's all about love. And it starts, that's where everything starts, love. This is the card. Heaven. This is the death and the rebirth, creating your heaven on earth. Getting out of the darkness and into the light. This card speaks of union in heaven on earth. Heaven. You are meant to live in heaven now, not later, sometime after you die. What use is this life and body if not to live heaven now? Look for the mad divine genius in all that is, especially the puzzling parts of your life that make you scratch your head, or tear it out your hair, or scrunch up your face and scream with frustration. Those are the places in which the divine is saying, here heaven is hiding. Let's unveil it together. Let me show you. Let me unveil your own mad divine genius right here. Look for heaven even in hiding. It will not withhold itself from you for long, beloved. It wants to be known by you. This oracle brings you a special message. The enlightener is calling you to more, to more, to more. More divinity, more love, more acceptance, more embrace of life itself. There is no limit in what is being offered to you from the divine lover, calling to you the beloved. Rejoice and know that the dance of love between you and the divine is a removing of veils and illusion, one at a time, until you behold each other naked and true, finally to discover you are each other, your love. The sky ablaze with morning light on silver wings of birds in flight, and gratitude a tear released, and knowingness embraced at peace. She speaks to those that gaze below, ancestral wings which call my soul, to open hearts and soar above. In awe the winds await this love. This is reuniting with the other half of your higher self, and this card is the card of completion. After you've done the work to get to your authentic self, to vibrate at the vibration of your authentic self, and your divine counterpart is vibrating at their vibration of their authentic self, and you have now created your heaven on earth, moving from the old template to the new. And you gotta cut out your karma. You have got to deal with your karma. This is part of the path. Karmic relationships, karmic situations, and you can have your heaven on earth if you're willing to do the work. Now, we'll get an oracle from the spirit animal oracle. I wasn't expecting it to happen that fast. Wow. Wow. Whew. Bat spirit. And do you see what it says on the bottom of that card? A rebirth is assured. If you follow higher self, if you follow the way, if you let source in, clear your karma, give yourself justice. Because you're worth it. You matter. And your divine counterpart is just the other half of you. So let them do them. Let them matter. Let them do what they need to do to have their death and rebirth too. And if that means you're out of the picture for now and it hurts, that's part of the path. But you can get through that. Stop talking now and see what Bat Spirit has to say. Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. After something has run its course and died or been released, finished, surrendered, completed, or ended, there is a promise of a new beginning. Rebirth is assured just as night gives way to dawn and the bat emerges from the darkness of a womb-like cave. Bat Spirit has come to remind you that this rebirth is a miraculous one. For the very best elements of what you had to give up in the death of the old are still present in this new, amazing life forming now. This is the miracle and magic of rebirth in every aspect of your life, including the rebirth of faith in your ability to establish new and healthy relationships. Bat Spirit reminds you that at present you are in unknown territory and may feel as if you are lost. However, you are called to trust that your intuition will be a reliable guide as you give birth to something new and unfamiliar. Bat Spirit has listened in the darkness of night and has heard all your hopes and dreams, your fears and worries, and assures that this new version of your dream, this move from darkness to light, from lost to found, and death to rebirth comes to fruition with love at its core. Bat Spirit asks you to trust that what seems to have died is actually shape-shifting into something even more meaningful and wondrous than before. If you feel you are in the dark, know that come morning, all will be revealed and things will be in a new form that is right for you. Protection message. What are you refusing to let die? Bat Spirit is gently nudging you to let go of your need to cling to the familiar story that has already run its course. A new story is poised to be born. Some dreams were only meant to last for a moment in time. Sometimes they were only there to slow you down. Sometimes they were only there to slow you down as you recalibrated in preparation for the new life that will give you what you really want. Perhaps you need to grieve as you say goodbye to something at least. You're saying goodbye to its familiar form. Perhaps you must let go of a part of you that must die so you can be reborn. This temporary time in the dark doesn't have to be scary or sad. Bat Spirit gives you her powers of perception and awareness as you learn to listen deeply and navigate these unknown caves of temporary emptiness, you will emerge with a new perspective. And Bat Spirit will witness you giving birth to the life that matches the intentions and desires of your heart and soul. All the nights we've been wishing upon a star, the universe has been listening. And yes, I know it hurts to lose our old lives. It hurts to lose what's familiar. It hurts to lose these old relationships. But this is our wish coming true. And we have to do the work for our wish to come true. We have to go without. We have to say goodbye. Cut away the parts that are not serving us. We have to shed the darkness. We have to tell our truths. We have to be our authentic selves. Because that really is the gift. And we will have the love of our dreams, and we will be supported from source, and we will be supported from the universe. And I know it's scary. It is so scary to lose what is familiar, because of course that feels good. It does feel good, or you would leave. But does it really feel authentic? Because if it does not feel authentic, and you've wished upon a star to be somewhere else or be doing something else, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to cut it and go. Pick a path and go down it. And I really hope it's your path. Because if you're going to go down your own path, you can manifest your dreams. This card sums this whole experience up better than anything. And I really suggest, if you need to hear it again, to scroll back. Because this card blew my own mind of how perfect it fits and ties in to the twin flame journey and what that really means. Gee, it sounds like I have a horse here today. I kind of do. Dog sitting is always fun. I want to thank you for being here with me today. I look forward to seeing you again at School for the Fool. Take care, everyone.
If you would like to book your personal twin flame reading, my information will be down below.